Hi, Holy Family kids and anyone else who's watching. It's me, Pastor Kirk, and yes, I'm in my bathroom, sitting on the floor, kind of bummed out. There are my tub toys. Bummed out because I had to do this to my floor in my bathroom today. Yeah, those are all pieces of flooring. I had to pull it all up because water got underneath. And so my floorboards got all wet, and in order to dry it all out, I had to pull them all up. And the bummer is that I had just fixed this bathroom all up a few months ago, and so I'm kind of sad about that. I don't like it so much when things don't go the way that they should, or when things change just when I had them the right way that I liked them. Maybe you know a little bit about that. Maybe you've been feeling that way since we've been stuck inside and haven't been able to go to school and work and play and do the things that we always like to do. And that leaves us a little bit bummed as well. And a little bit worried maybe, a little bit anxious, a little bit sad. Well, you're not alone in that. Adults feel that way too, I think, at this time. But it's important, I think, for us to remember that while we're not alone, because our family and our friends are still around with us, God is also with us when we're feeling those ways, feeling sad, feeling anxious, feeling worried, feeling a bit out of sorts. And that's okay. It's okay to be like that from time to time. In our story today about Ezekiel, God comes to Ezekiel when he's at a time in his life where he's feeling sad. He's been taken away from his home and he doesn't know when he'll get to go back or if there's anything left to go back to. A lot of things have been destroyed. And life as he's known it is quite different. He feels like his bones are showing. He's in this boneyard, this graveyard, that God comes to him in this kind of vision and says, "You see all those bones over there? I will bring them to new life. They will rise up, and the muscles and the things around their bodies, their bones will come to life again. And they'll get up, and I will breathe my breath into them," God says, "and they will come alive." It's kind of a crazy story, but it reminds us that even when things are going crazy in our own lives, God comes and speaks words of good news to us, that we are not alone, and that God is continuing to breathe God's Spirit into each one of us, giving us life. And so sometimes when I get all worried and anxious, sometimes the best thing to do is to breathe. Breathe deeply and remember that that's almost like the breath of God coming into us as we breathe in God's love and forgiveness and joy into our lives that we might live. Can you do that with me for a few minutes? Just breathe deeply and remember that we're not alone and that we're loved. Remember, you are a child of God, dearly loved. Go and live as God invites us.